Welcome back, fellas, to another installment of Car Chase Sagas. Of course, I'm Jimothy Spyder, and joined by my partner, as always, LeRoy Cannonball. We got a guy with a Gatling gun on a golf course, big guy. Absolutely horrific. Having to watch this footage, you would hope that a random citizen wouldn't be able to get a hold of, now a sniper rifle, but a Gatling gun. Police on the scene, thank God, and never mind, they're in the drink. Nice driving, awareness level 100. And now using the sniper rifle on a poor construction man just trying to take his lunch break on the local golf course. We got police in a boat. We got boat-bound police who are dead, of course, and construction man he can't swim. We saw him struggling to survive in the water. I guess it's better than getting your head blown off. And this man decides to take the same fate. After, luckily, the suspect missed a good bit of sniper bullets. These guys don't understand what's going on. They're geriatrics, probably have a bit of Alzheimer's on the side. And just that nasty squishing sound, Cannonball, it can be too much for viewers. Absolutely, Spyder. We're going to get a little bit more of that crunching, that gooey sound. And now seeing that this car can drive on water, not really sure what to do with this information. I've never seen anything like this before. The lucky thing is that he's not going very fast at all. So hopefully these police can catch him. I hear a chopper overhead. This is a James Bond wet dream, Cannonball, that they turn their car into a boat. I don't know if this is Russian technology, but we cut away and now he's back on land, it looks like. There we go, seamless transition. And he's got 4 stars here, now 3. As, of course, Vice City leaves little bribes around for the police to just pick them up whenever you want, and it can make your troubles go away. Yeah, I was a part of the last town meeting, and that was a very heated discussion. Most citizens think that's a bad idea to have those little bribes laying around. But then there's also the concept of free will, Spyder. It's like the whole idea about God. Like, do you need a man in the sky to tell you to not run people over? Do you need to not have bribes in the street to police yourself? Well, I don't know what I'm saying, but I know that his car's on fire. I know that much. Ditching the vehicle and still wielding that, unruly Gatling gun. These cops gonna get a taste of it. It's so quick, Cannonball. It just annihilates everything in its path. Might as well melt it. No, melt it is an appropriate way to put it. You just turn those officers into grilled cheese, cementing their skin and bones together for eternity. I gotta stop thinking about those officers in terms of a grilled cheese because my tummy is rumbling just thinking about peeling those officers apart and seeing the gooey center. Hey, I got an idea. As we're squishing guys and lots of blood coming off the tires, let's not anthropomorphize, which is definitely not the right word, but let's not turn these wonderful brave men into a sandwich, and let's have respect for the newly dead instead of thinking about eating their bodies. You are right again, Cannonball. I should be unbiased. I am a reporter of the news. And how about this? I can see where he's going with this. The gas station bomb waiting for officers, and look at that. It's a tragedy not only that he killed those officers with a gas explosion, but that they weren't smart enough to realize, hey, let's not go near some gas pumps when this guy is wielding, these automatic rifles, SMGs. I mean, shoot, he's got a dang Gatling gun in there. Maybe it's not the best idea to sit near explosives. From the suspect's perspective, that was just a little bit too easy. Now in a police car, Cannonball, and there's another argument to be made. They shouldn't make the police cars in this city handle so well. It's a two-edged sword. Because if a suspect gets a hold of him, as he's got unlimited blood on that tire, who did he run over with that much blood on the tire? Must be a juicer. Someone who drinks a lot of V8 at least. I'm not a doctor. I can't say for sure that juicing or drinking V8 gives you extra blood. But what I can say is these FBI cars don't drive very well. They're going up against trees and losing. It can't be that hard to catch one man, can it? The good news is this, he's out there, he's near the beach. If we can corral him onto the sand, nobody can move very quickly on sand, we all know that. Incredible insight as always, sand does slow nearly every creature down. And this guy's less of a creature and more of a hell spawn, so I'm not even sure if sand could slow him down as he took that guy off the bike, R.I.P. Now leaving the vehicle again, and now I see what he was going for. Let's see if the FBI can gun him down. They do pop a tire and run into a building immediately. I gotta say, it was a loss for the FBI team to run directly into the building. You know, an unforced error there, but it is nice that they popped a tire. You couldn't really tell. The suspect must have some experience of driving and running people over with a motorcycle that's missing its tire. Hey, howdy, hey, we're airborne here. Great move from the PD. There is safety in numbers, that is, unless someone's wielding a Gatling gun and can explode you in half a second. Only real hope of the police department is that he just continues to do that, blowing himself up down to 20 health. And now on the move as the helicopter is trying to snipe him out. He's one hit away. Trying to get a couple more kills. He's on the sand. Like I predicted earlier, this is huge. And a minigun is back out. Helicopter, God bless ya. Got him! He is dead. Great work, boys. My condolences to the two men who turned into a grilled cheese sandwich. Smash cut to a very large man in a different city. I believe this is from San Andreas. And he's kind of has a gas station fetish as well, trying to blow it up with an RPG. And how do you miss a shot that easy? Now missing shots on the helicopter. That's a direct hit. I will say you don't see a lot of suspects of this stature, of this weight, committing crimes such as this. He's got to get off foot, and he realizes that as he's stealing this, what looks to be a Denver Bronco. Wrong as usual, this is a Ford Bronco. Your mind is in the football gutter. There is no car named the Denver Bronco. Well, I guess we have two police departments in this video. The one who is chasing this very large man, and you policing my usage of the word Bronco. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You're making me look stupid in front of the viewer. It's not necessary, Cannonball, to correct that. You knew what I was talking about. The viewer knows what I'm talking about. And production, please, can we get some sandwiches in here? I can't get it off my mind. Just easily bypassing these cars. They're not trained very well. The maneuvers are very simple that the suspect is making, but it's still okie doking as he's now entering a tunnel. This could be a death sentence for the suspect in question, continuing to look behind him for signs of the police. As I'm sure the last thing he wants to do is get bottlenecked here, and this could be it. We got two big police vans attempting to trap the obese individual who I'm not even sure exactly what he did. Oh, that's right, he did take out a helicopter. I was gonna say, this law-abiding citizen who's now on the edge of a cliff, Cannonball. On the edge of a cliff, and we see the FBI car, or whatever that van, went over the edge. A quick prayer for them that they died on impact, because a fall from that height, you're talking about 206 bones broken, Spyder. I would say a prayer, but it looked more like a suicide than an accident. He just went off like a bird. I don't know if I'm gonna call it. I'm saying that was a death wish. Death wish or not, suspect still alive, and that's really what matters. He's in the black smoking that Denver Bronco, that Ford Bronco. Now you got me saying it. It appears like the suspect is trying to replicate that as a man on a motorcycle is taken out by police. He's really trying to get these guys off the edge again, it looks like. That's just my expert opinion. Expert opinion, huh? Alright. I guess we can call ourselves whatever we want. Not sure if anyone else will call you that, but I actually will agree with you, Spyder. It looks like he's trying to goad them. More big air from a police van there, and he does fall off. Again, don't know what these guys are thinking. Nobody forced him to do that. He just backed off of his own accord. Got a poor man on foot there. If I was him, I would just lay down, and there he goes. Another one into the drink. Yeah, I gotta take back my wishes of prayers earlier, because these guys obviously don't want to live. They must have a bad home life, a bad marriage, maybe some horrible kids. And that foot officer we were talking about earlier gets smushed, turned into a pancake. One has to wonder, how long can this last? Just push him. Here we go. We got a guy pushing him off the edge. Bad positioning. He's going down, and so is the suspect. Into what the kids call the big water. Nobody calls it the big water, much less children. Don't know where you're pulling that from, but that doesn't look like this guy's gonna be able to get away much, does it? He is a sitting duck, as they call it, trying to get under these bullets by going into the water. And look, some beautiful fish. One of the last things I would have thought I'd see in this gruesome footage is some nature. You gotta appreciate nature as you're watching a man get murked in the big water. Again, big water is not real. That's not a real phrase, but he is really dead, Spyder. Along with dozens of officers by their own hand falling on their own swords. Apologies to their families, but maybe you should have been a better family to the poor guys. They're willingly throwing themselves off a 300-foot cliff. Gotta think you're to blame there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. That really helps me and the big guy out. Yeah, and we will see you next time on Car Chase Sagas, or some other video that we do. You gotta get stronger on your outro game, Cannonball. Whatever, we out.